Hello everyone and welcome to Tech Safari, and today we're going to see about how to download and install macOS Catalina. macOS Catalina was released by Apple on 8th October and it comes with many great features such as iTunes splitting up into Apple TV, podcast, music, and having Project Sidecar, Project Catalyst, and screen time coming to macOS, and with the awesome Catalina dynamic wallpaper with many other bonus features which I'm going to not name here. So we're just going to go through a brief overview of what are the steps we're going to do this update. First we're going to erase the USB and we're going to make a installation USB of which we download macOS Catalina final, and then we're going to plug it in and install it. So yeah, let's start. So without much of ado, let's now go and see how to download and install macOS Catalina. First off, let's open App Store, and then we'll come down to where it says macOS Catalina. So then we click on Get. That should open up for us this software update from System Preferences, and it should find us the update. It should take around 1 to 2 minutes. And there it asks us if you want to download. Click on the download button there, and that should start downloading macOS Catalina for us. It's going to take some time as it's around 8.09 GB, even if it shows 4.9 GB in the description. So we're going to wait till it happens. So yeah, here it's almost done. It's going to install the update for us, and now the macOS Catalina install app should open. Oh yeah, and now we're just going to quit the app, close everything, and now we're going to plug in our USB which we have. It's going to be a minimum of about 16 GB pen drive because the file is only 8 GB. Any pen drive above 16 GB is very fine. Now we're going to open disk utility so that we can format our pen drive. You can go in there by clicking on Launchpad and Utilities or Other and Disk Utility, or you can just click on Disk Utility if you have it in your dock. So here you can click on Other and click on Disk Utility as well, or you can even search it in Spotlight. Next, now we're going to click on the USB name. If you don't find it, you can just click on View and click on Show Device. And now we're going to click on Erase. I'm just going to give it a name of USB. You can give that USB is suggestible. Select macOS Extend Journal and GUID partition from the options below. So that should erase the USB for us. Click on Done and you can close this utility now. Now we are going to open terminal so that we can run the command. So you can just go to the same thing by clicking on Launchpad and Other and then Terminal, or you can even search it in Spotlight. Now we're going to run the command that will allow us to create macOS Catalina USB. So I'm giving it in the description given below. So first what you're going to do is replace your USB name with whatever the USB name you have given without the double quotation marks. So you can go to Disk Utility and click on USB, and you can just see what is your USB name there and type it in. Here mine is USB, so I'm going to type in USB without double quotation marks, and then we're all set to go. Just copy that command. I'm just going to add an echo command that is just going to print a message when it's done. Your USB has been created, or your USB is created. And I'm just going to copy all of this in and paste it out. I'm going to give the completed command in the description. Click on Enter. Now enter your password and click on Yes or Y, and then that should start erasing the USB and copying all the required files and making your USB bootable. So that should take a while depending on your USB speed, your hard disk speed, and many other factors. So once it's done, we're going to meet again. So yeah, now it has finished creating the USB, and now we're ready to restart once you have backed up all your files, modified any resources that you want in the installer, and now let's restart. And now we're going to be booting in from the USB, and it should take us a while to go into the installer depending on your device speed. And sorry if it's a little bit not clear for you. So yeah, the USB installer has booted up, and now we're going to wait, and now first click on disk utility. So this method is for if you want to go for a fresh install. If not, you can just upgrade by in the next step. You can just skip this step. So now I'm going to click on view, and then click on show all devices, and then click on the hard disk that you want to install and click on erase. Give it a name, say macOS HDD, and then choose the format to be APFS, or you can even put it macOS extended journal. Now click on erase. That should erase the whole disk for us so that we can install macOS Catalina on it freshly. If not, if you just want to upgrade, you can just skip this step as I told. It's going to take time depending on how much data you have on your disk. Click on done, and now we are pretty good to go to install macOS Catalina. Now click on install macOS, and then click on continue, or just double click on install macOS. That should take us to the macOS Catalina installer screen, and here we are at the macOS Catalina screen. Click on continue. Now click on agree after reading through the license agreement. Then click on agree again. Then select your hard disk. I've named my macOS HDD, so click on install. Now the installation should take around 15 to 20 minutes. After it's done, it's going to restart, and once it's done, we'll meet again. Now my PC has rebooted, and now it should go into the installation part, where it's going to take around 20 to 30 minutes depending on your hard disk speed and remaining other factors. And yeah, it's almost done now. After it's done, it's going to reboot, and it's going to boot up macOS Catalina. Here we go. Now from the options, select your country. I'm from India. So let me go down to where it says India. Yeah, here. Next, click on continue. Then click on continue. If you do not want to, next click on my computer does not connect to the internet. Click on continue. We're going to set up all those later. Or if you have Wi-Fi, just connect a Wi-Fi. Next, click on continue. Then click on continue. If you do not have a time machine backup or Mac or etc., click on agree. Click on agree after you read the license agreement. Now click on enter your full name and account name and your password, and it is an optional. After that's done, click on continue. Oops, okay, let me just enter it again. So, and you can even change your account picture, and after all the customization has been done, click on continue. That should create the account for us. Next, click on continue, then click on continue again. We have screen time, which we're going to check up later. Click on continue. Then I'm going to go for auto mode. It's your wish if you want to go for light mode or dark mode or auto. I like auto the best. So I'm going to select auto, then click on continue. So now it's going to set up a Mac, and once it's done, we should see the macOS Catalina desktop. Should take around 2 to 3 minutes, not much. And and here we are, greeted with the macOS Catalina desktop screen. So now click on continue, press on the button left and right to the shift button, and then once that's done, click on done. So now we have successfully installed macOS Catalina. We can just check it at about the Mac section. So here it says macOS Catalina version 10.15. I'm running an iMac and a processor of iCore 15, and we are running the build version 19A583. I'm having a graphic card, etc, etc. We're having a 61-inch display. So it's my TV actually. So that's the about the Mac section of it. Now let's just go one by one quickly through all the features. As you can see below, we can see iTunes has become Apple Music, Podcasts, and Apple TV. That's great. And next we have, if you go to System Preferences, we can see the new UI that is available to us. We can check out, we can change the personalization at General and Desktop. Here we're able to see the dynamic wallpaper in action. We can change the dark mode and light mode and the auto mode in the sections page. We're having screen time, which is awesome, which helps us to focus better with app usage, notifications, pickups, downtime, app limits, always allowed, content and privacy, etc, etc. So that's great. One iPad app that has been ported to this screen time, macOS. So we have Project Sidecar and Catalyst, which allows iPad apps to be ported to the macOS. I'm not sorry, I'm not able to show those, but it definitely works. Hope you like this video and you were able to install macOS Catalina on your device. And if you like the video, please like and share the video, subscribe to our channel, and click on the notification bell to get the latest updates. And finally, if you have any problems or any comments, please share them down in the comments box while either downloading or installation or any other thing.